Not really sure what's going on with my iPad, but it seems like it needs to warm up in the evening before it gets going doing a live stream. Start a live stream and all of a sudden it locks up and freezes up on me. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but maybe I need some new technology, new iPad or something. So, oh, I guess I need to shut off the VHF. Some clown's just clicking his microphone. Must be some of the trash out there in the harbor trying to be noisy. Okay. Well, kids, how's everybody out there? December 30th. The 30th of December, 2018. Unbelievable. Got the generator going outside. Apologize for the noise, but I got to charge up some stuff. I'm trying to get my iPad fully charged so I can fly the drone tomorrow. So, trying to put the juice to it. So my apologies to everybody. So, hey Pilot, what's going on? Hey Martin. Martin is #1, man. Absolutely. Hey Martin, good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Okay. I have to be forgiven a little bit. I poured myself a really strong tequila sunrise this evening for the sunset. I should call it a tequila sunset instead of a sunrise. And it's kind of kicking my butt a little bit. But they taste so good. In fact, this is the second one, not the first one this evening. Just got into them this evening. I don't know why. It just seemed like it was just like the right thing to do. A lovely tequila sunrise this evening. This evening I did a little bit of an impromptu live stream at sunset. I'm sort of using that as a harbinger to announce that starting on the 1st of the year, January 1, 2019, we're going to do some stuff a little bit differently. Oh, my neighbor here. Hey, Scott. How you doing, neighbor? Scott, what boat are you on? You're my neighbor. Where are you at, Scott? So I know who I'm talking about. Melts in your mind, not in your glass. Oh, Pilot, very good. Yes. Scott, LOL. Okay, Scott's not telling us where he is, apparently. It's a secret. Oh, Pilot, I invited Scott. Okay, cool. All right, well, then, okay. Scott's a good guy then. Okay. I'm drinking PBR. All right, well, I am finishing up a tequila sunrise, soon to be followed up by the Heineken. Hey, Scott. Yeah, Andy is right. Hey, Scott, welcome to the channel. If you were invited here by Pilot, you are very welcome, my friend. So, but you say you're a neighbor, so do you live here in Marathon? Are you in the Keys? Are you in the area? Inquiring minds would like to know. So, anyhow, great day today, kids. Absolutely, actually, it was a fantastic, great day, and I got absolutely nothing accomplished. I mean, kind of the way things went. Yes, hello, Scott. I'll wave at you. He's Wisconsin. All right, Cheesehead. Good deal. Corona Light and a shot of JD. There you go, Andy. You deserve it, brother. You really do. Really cool. All right, Scott. Cool. Hey, Pablo. ¿Qué pasó, amigo? ¿Qué tal? For those of you that don't speak Spanish, I said hello, how are you, what's happening? Anyhow, and I don't speak Spanish either, so don't hold that against me. Great day today. Got up early. Took the dog for her morning walk this morning. Had a really nice time going in. A little windy, but not too bad. Took her for a really nice walk. Got back to the boat. I ran over to the, you're in Bayside, okay. All right, cool. I ran over to the Burdines, B-U-R-D-I-N-S, Burdines, which is where I buy my bait and my fuel. And they had no shrimp this morning. Hello, Marie, how you doing, darling? Glad to see you here. No shrimp, no bait. No bait today. So I was bummed. And I turned around and I came back to the boat. I was like, screw it, okay. So I came back to the boat and I've been working on editing videos all day today. I did upload a new video to the patrons today. The patrons got a new video out about, well, if you're a patron, you'll know what it's about. So If you're not a patron, become one of my Patreons and you'll know what that's about. There's a link in the description down below on how to get to my Patreon channel. Patrons get videos out a few days before they come out public. Amongst other things, there is some Patreon-only content. So if you want to be a supporter of my channel, then, you know, hey, for what? $4 a month, you can become a patron. Do $1 a video. Every time I upload a video, I do about 4 of them a month. It'll cost you $4, maybe $5 a month to be a patron. Anyhow, so they have a new video up with them, and I'm working on another big video. I'm working on a video from the harbor cleanup that we did. I did post a video about the cocaine that I found. Did you guys see that? I found 1 kilo of cocaine in the water. How cool is that? Not in the water. I found it on a beach where it washed up. The package was in fact empty. There was no cocaine left in it, but it had been 1 kilo of cocaine. I found the plastic packaging and all of that. The cocaine apparently had gotten water in it and had dissolved, but I found 1 kilo of cocaine without the cocaine in it. As part of the harbor cleanup that I organized yesterday, we had a bunch of us out driving around the harbor. I think there was like 4 or 5 boats, 8 or 10 people helping out with the harbor cleanup. We accumulated a lot of garbage, a dock and some other stuff. It was kind of cool. And it was really good. It was fun. We had a good time. Well, you know, as fun as you can. I did get stung by a Portuguese man-o-war while cleaning that up. I have a spot on the back of my right leg that I have now peed on 3 times. For those of you guys that don't know how to pee on your own leg, well, I'm sorry for your shortness, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. No, seriously. It's really not that hard to pee on your own leg. I'm sure most of you have probably done it by accident when you were drunk in a bar at some point at some time, but yep, so, and believe me, urine works on easing the pain from a manatee sting. So, oh, okay. So somebody that shows up with a name like Lily, which is obviously after my dog, and wants me to show them the spot. This is a trash person. They're gone. So, guys, and that's another thing I'm going to get to announcing here in just a moment. Let me go back and check the chat real quick and I'll finish my story. Andy Patron, hey Captain Ron. Yeah, Patron's good tequila. No, this was my old buddy Jose. This is my old buddy Jose. Yeah. Hey, Coyote, what's going on, man? Terrible game. I was obvious. Okay. I snorted it and dropped it by accident. Oh, okay, man. Yeah. Yeah, if you snorted a whole kilo of cocaine, you would not have a nose left. Carl needs some money. Will you bring him 300? There you go. Yeah. That Coke would have worked too. I think maybe not all of it disappeared. Vinegar also works for jellyfish. Yes, I know, Bill. Vinegar works for jellyfish stings, but vinegar costs money. I like my vinegar in my salad. Urine is free. And you know, just a necessary byproduct, so we have that here. So, and Bill, by the way, I don't want to touch base, Bill. I was having fun earlier, and I yelled at Bill's wife. There was some loud music playing, and I said, "Hey neighbors, keep it down! I can't hear my generator." Because I was trying to be funny, and I just hope that she took it in the right way. I wasn't sure if she got offended by that or not. And I don't really think they were the ones playing the music. So, if you're out there, sweetie, and you're listening to it, it was all in good jest. So, Bill, tell Erica I didn't mean to give her a hard time. I was just having a little fun. So, soon it'll be a real skinny Carl. Don, I'm working on that, man. Dropping pounds every day. Did you pee on yourself? I did. Carl, yes. Where are you, Carl? Scott, I am in Bookie Harbor in Marathon, Florida, living on my sailboat. A kilo will have made for a heck of a party. Oh, man. Made for a heck of a year. Are you kidding? Yep, Marathon, Florida. I heard that clear down below. Okay. Do you plan on double the cap horn on your world tour? Not sure what that's all about. Okay, Jacques. Okay, how do you pee on the back of your leg? Well, Ronnie, first of all, you have to be well endowed. And second of all, you have to put your leg up in front of you and pee on it. I mean, come on. Anybody can pee on the back of your own leg. It's not that hard, guys. Come on, think about it. Put your leg out in front of you and pee on it. It's not that hard. You need talent. Okay. Turn the music down. I'm trying to be on. That's pretty much it, pilot. Pretty much it. So, anyhow, so I had a good day today. I did not get to go fishing. I did edit video. I worked on a lot of video editing today. I did not get the boat cleaned up. I did not get the dishes done. I got into video editing mode and I just rocked and rolled on video editing. I got one video up, uploaded, and onto Patreon. I got a second video 90% of the way done, but I want to go out and shoot some more footage to finish it. I have another video that's about 60% done that I'm working on, but just getting a lot of production taken care of and out. So, and I did try to go buy bait so I could finish the catch, clean, and cook video for Andy and other folks, but no bait today. No shrimps. No shrimps today. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe I can get some shrimps on tomorrow and we'll see. So. Ah, that's sad. That was the last of my tequila, guys. That was the last of the tequila. My good old buddy Jose Cuervo. Gotta love Jose, so. Let's see. Circumnavigation. Okay, yeah, okay, kind of, okay, yeah. Well, we won't go into that. Only real men can pee on themselves. Yeah, there you go. Oh, come on, Bill. Really? Every guy has gotten drunk and peed on himself at one time or another. I mean, come on. Every guy has, so. Hey, Teutonic Terror. Oh, man, a whole bunch. How's Lily? Sleeping. There she is, right there. She and I were having fun playing up on deck. She's got this really interesting habit now. She goes up on deck, she goes down on the dinghy and back on deck. Down on the dinghy. She's constantly back and forth. It's like she's trying to tell me, come on, I want to go someplace. I want to go someplace. So, she had fun with that today. Yes, I live on a sailboat, Scott. I live on a sailboat in the middle of Buki Harbor in Florida. I live on a 1974 Cal 229 sailboat. For all the newbies here, all the noobs on my channel, I live on a 1974 Cal 229 sailboat. That's a 29-foot sailboat. Me and the dog live on it. I bought the boat for $2,000. Stop. I bought the boat for, I hate when people do that on the radio. Okay. We're just going to shut the VHF off for a while. Sorry, neighbors, but I'm not going to respond to any calls for help for a little bit. Anyhow, I bought the boat in Sandusky, Ohio back in May for $2,000. Last day, April, early May, $2,000. Fixed it up, 2,800 miles. 8 months later, I am here in the fabulous, the warm, the sunny, no snow. I'm looking at my thermometer, 80 degrees right now, the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm not in Alaska shoveling snow anymore, kids. So, love it, love it, love it. Anyhow. So, yes, I'm on a boat. Yep, okay, cool. Do you plan to sail South Pole? Oh, hell no, that's cold down there. I'm living your dream. All right, Scott, glad to hear that, man. Matching funds. Yes, Woodbeach is right. Matching funds. Anybody that donates tonight and tomorrow, we're down to the wire, guys. Tonight and tomorrow, to the first of the year. Anybody that donates between now and January or December 31st, midnight on December 31st, will match any dollars you put in. They will match dollar for dollar up to $500. So please, 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 please hit up the PayPal, because I get twice the money for every dollar you guys donate. Hit up the PayPal. There's a link right there. Woodbeach are showing it. PayPal.me/Carl Brook. Hit that up. Donate to the PayPal. We get twice the bang for your buck. Please do. I need, seriously, I have a huge bill I have to pay by the first of the month. I need at least a couple $100 coming in the next couple days. So I am a little worried about that. So please, if you can, dig deep, guys. New Year's Eve. I know everybody got hammered over Christmas. And I know I'm hitting the donations pretty hard going into the year end, but after this, I will ease up. I promise. I will ease up. I promise. So. Okay. It's okay, pilot. Okay. PayPal is best. Yes, PayPal is best. Hell of a production. Okay, Ruthless. I'm glad you like that. So anyhow, back to my story. Today, didn't get any bait. Got back to the boat. Edited videos. Worked on videos all the day today. Had a friend of mine, a lady friend, who's in the chat right now that I know of, who commented to me about a little change in perspective in dealing with what I like to refer to as troll idiots. We're going to change that. Another YouTuber has come up with a better nom de plume for the troll idiots, and something much more accurate, something much more descriptive of the kind of people that these people are. And let me preface this first by telling you, I was watching a video today by Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't know if any of you guys are a Gary V fan, but Gary Vaynerchuk was interviewing a hip-hop artist, and they were talking about the troll idiots that come onto hip-hop. And even Gary Vaynerchuk has to deal with troll idiots. Even this hip-hop artist has to deal with these troll idiots. And anyhow, Gary was saying that he doesn't hear them at all. They have no basis in him. But he also went on to say that anybody that is, anybody who gets on, first of all, he appreciates the views, he appreciates the attention, because they're paying attention. All of the troll idiots, and I'm still using that word troll idiots, I'll change it here in a second. All of those troll idiots that are watching, I appreciate their attention. I mean, clearly I have their attention. Their whole lives seem to be wrapped up and embroiled over whatever I say. They're listening right now while I'm doing this live stream with bated breath, trying to discern every single syllable that I happen to mention. Their life is so ingrained in what I'm doing. How sad their life must be. How small, incapable of peeing on their own leg. How small. Sorry, I had too much fun with that. How small their life must be. They have nothing better going on in their life but to criticize my life. So I feel a little empathy for them. I feel sad for them. I really I feel bad for all of these troll idiots, and for what they're doing, because these guys, you know, obviously have nothing else going on for themselves, and so they have to deal with it. Anyhow, so Marie commented me, and she told me about another YouTuber who had coined a new phrase that was more accurate, a better nom de plume for these troll idiots, and that is trash. Trash. The trash idiots, as I'm calling them, trash idiots, are these people that have nothing else going on in their life. They're trash people. They have nothing in their life that, I mean, they're incapable of an original thought. They can't think for themselves. They can't do something. They can't move forward. All they can do is listen to me. And I'm not the only one. There's a whole bunch, Marie, there you go. There's a whole bunch of other YouTubers in other genres that are getting the same reaction from the trash idiots that they have to deal with. These trash people have nothing better to do with their lives. And so, from now on, when one of my friends, one of my moderator friends gets on here and deletes somebody, it's called taking out the trash. That's the new nomenclature we're going by. Garbage man. Garbage man. Great name for someone who takes out the trash. Yes. I think I should refer to all of my moderators as garbage men from now on. Not, sorry, garbage man, but not to be derogatory towards garbage men. You guys serve a vital function in the world, absolutely. And it's a job of service which has deserves respect. Don't get me wrong. I honestly believe that. I honestly do. I think anybody that's involved in service, you know, the guys that pick up your garbage, the guys who, you know, the waitress in the grocery store, the guys in the convenience store, these are service industries. These are people who deserve our respect. They are the legs from which our economy stands. So, anyhow, yeah, so there's the thing. Trash from now on. We're going to approach these guys from the perspective of when we get rid of these guys, it's simply a matter of taking out the trash, and so we'll go from there. So, Andy, brother, I just got your email. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. Yes, waste management. Very good. Yep, so thank you, Andy. I appreciate that, brother. As always, you rock, sir, so thank you for that. Anyhow, let me go back and see what I missed in the chat. I know I missed a bunch as I was going through that. You guys were busy taking out the trash and other stuff, so... Oh, let me see what I missed. Since the Earth is a sphere, he is at the marathon pole. Wow, okay, Gavin. Interesting. Okay. My visa just came in. Holy crap. There you go, man. Go someplace, man. A visa for where? Where are you going, man? Vincente, English only. Yes, Vincente, English only on my channel, please. I will try to respond to you in your native language, what little I speak. You know, yo hablo muy poquito español y poco italiano, I speak Deutsch, but very little of all of those. So try to speak English if you can. So, Mike James, no, not at all, man. We just had to deal with a little housekeeping issue here. We're going to get on to our other stuff here very shortly. So. Don't quote Gary V. Pablo, I like Gary V, man. I'm sorry. He's a great guy in my book. I'm really a big fan of Gary Vaynerchuk. So, sorry you have a problem with that. Am I wrong, sir? Yes, you are, actually, Mike James. Months ago, Mike, let's have a good stream. Change the narrative change the narrative and you and Carl. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's not a matter of winning. Okay, rejects. It's not a matter of winning and losing. I just wanted to announce it was time for a change in nomenclature. Something a bit more accurate. So, right. Uh-oh. My screen froze up. There we go. We're back. Good. Okay, I like it. Whoever suggested the change is smart. Yep, Andy, that was Marie that suggested that. But in honesty, Marie got that from Camper Van Kevin. There's another YouTube channel called Camper Van Kevin, and to give credit where credit is due, it was Camper Van Kevin who came up with the original idea of calling them trash. So, all right. Bill says, next week, weather permitting, we're looking to sail through the 7-mile bridge and head northwest from there to Content Keys and parts west where there's a lot of white sand. Oh, cool, man. So, Bill, are you guys heading out then for the summer? Are you going to be back? Is this like a day trip, or are you guys gone then for a while? I'll miss my neighbors, man. CVK channel told Randy today. I love it. Okay. Lions 31, Packers nothing. Oh, Johnny Hag. Hey, brother, how you doing, man? Yeah, sorry, pilot. Stick a fork in them, they're done. Yes, okay. Camper Van Kevin, okay. They don't deserve your anger. Trash is an angry word. I like troll idiots. It's less aggressive. Okay, Plain Dame, I understand that. I understand that. Troll idiots is less aggressive, but trash idiots is a bit more accurate, I think. Because that's what these people are. These people that do that kind of stuff. I mean, today, and I'm gonna talk about one more. You know, for the guy that was complaining about me talking about, I'm gonna talk about this one little more section, and then we're gonna move on, and we're not gonna talk about it again for a while. Today, I was told in a chat on YouTube, on Facebook, that I am the most despised channel on YouTube. In the sailing genre. I'm the most despised channel on YouTube in the sailing genre. Now, I would venture to say that's probably not accurate, but okay, I'll embrace that name. But you know, here's the thing. Why do all of these people get so motivated over my content? I mean, why do they care? I must be motivating people tremendously in one way or the other. If I am the most despised channel in the sailing genre on YouTube, then why do so many people copy my content? There's like 6 other, 7, 8, 9, 10 other channels out there that take my content, what I'm saying on here, and they're building a channel on it. You know, some of these trash idiots, you know, frankly, they owe me a thanks. Some of these guys are doing a masterful job of manipulating the trash idiots for their own financial benefit. And the trash idiots don't understand that. I mean, they don't understand how they're being twisted and manipulated, and how these guys, I mean, there's other channels that operate now that have, and this is the funny thing, they now have funding programs. They have PayPal, they have Super Chat. They're doing things and people are sending them money in support of their channel, which is sort of a anti-my channel. So these guys, if you ask me, these guys that are running those channels owe me a big thanks for the fact that they're now making bank, if you will. You know, because they're really the master manipulators. These guys have manipulated all these people into funding them, and they're making money on it. I think it's hysterical, actually. I really do. So, with that said, I'm going to end this section talking about trash idiots. We'll move on to more important things. But I just wanted to finish this up with that idea. And so from there, we will endeavor to move on. Let me just go through the chat and respond to what I need to there, and then we will move forward. So, yeah, okay. Marie has a distinct taste. Yes, she does. Trash is correct. We're keeping the mooring ball and doing trips out for days or a week and head back here. I'm training a crew for the crossing to the Bahamas in late February. Oh, okay. So the girls that are on board right now are going to go to the Bahamas with you. Well, that's awesome, man. Good deal, Bill. Good to hear that. Oh, Andy, thanks for taking out the trash there. Appreciate that. On their last post, Lucky Fish ended by pulling into Buki Harbor months ago before you got there. Yeah, and I had somebody tell me, oh, Lucky Fish is in Buki. I don't see them anywhere here. So I don't think they're still here. I think you guys have to realize that most of the YouTubers, when they post a video, it's like 6 months ago. In the case of like Delos, it's like 6 months to a year ago. Some of these channels are so far behind on what they're producing right now. It's just crazy. So anyhow, let me see. I got a. Okay. Tom, and yes, Tom, I agree with that completely. Tom, you know who I'm talking about. I do agree with that, and that's kind of the point. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to move forward. I am. You know, it may not seem it that way, but I really am trying to move forward. So, okay. How many miles per hour the Gulf Stream is? Ooh, you know, that's a good question, Jacques. I've heard a number of different stories, but I believe the most accurate depiction is it's about 3 to 4 miles an hour of northward flow is about what the Gulf Stream is flowing at. At least that's my understanding. I may be incorrect with that, but I think it's pretty steady, and it varies, of course, depending on weather conditions. But I believe the Gulf Stream is flowing at about 3 to 4 miles an hour. Some people say 2, some people say more than that, so somewhere in that ballpark, okay? Carl is the only one a day. Yep, pilot, absolutely, yep. Telling Uma is close to real time. Oh, cool. Okay. Gulfstream varies from around 2 to 4 knots, I think. Yeah, Bill, that's kind of where I was at too, somewhere in that. Yep. Excuse me. Oh gosh, I'm sneezing. You know what that means? Hey, pilot. There you go, brother. Cheers. Gosh, all that tequila made me sneeze. Needed a beer. Will there be any other content other than the trash show? Yes, Nina, we're getting to that. Sorry to bother you with all that, but yes, we're getting to that. I like beer. Oh man, I like beer. Yeah. In some of my songs, I have casually mentioned the fact that I like to drink beer. This little song is more to the point. Roll out the barrel and lend me your ear. I like beer. It makes me a jolly good fellow. I like beer. It helps me unwind, and sometimes it makes me feel mellow. Anyhow, Tom T. Hall for you guys. There you go. Oh, I gotta put a fan on. Oh, it's hot down here, man. Now that I'm drinking beer, it's hot. So, PB Army. All right, good old Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yep. Anyhow, whiskey's too rough, champagne costs too much, and vodka puts my mouth in gear. This little refrain should help me explain. As a matter of fact, I like beer. Yes, he likes beer. You have 90 fans. Oh, yeah, I probably do. So, oh, Tom, brother. Tom, thank you, man. Appreciate it. You rock, dude. You know, I have to say this much, and you know, before I go on to the rest of the content I wanted to embrace tonight, you know, when I've got people like Tom and like Andy and some of the other folks, Gene oh, just a whole bunch of people out there that have been so good to me and so helpful, and I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate all of your love, kindness, and support. So, okay, so with that said, let's try to go ahead and move on, talk about more important things. Did you fix the NVIDIA issue? No, I can't fix it until Monday. I gotta wait till Monday when they're open to call them. So use the Gulfstream to your advantage. You can do that. Yep. No big deal crossing from the Keys to the Bahamas. Nope. As long as you leave here from the south and let the current carry you north, and the same go in the other direction. So Master Dylan. Okay, well, Master Dylan just got gone. Thank you, pilot. Appreciate that. Taking out the trash. All right, so more and more people are showing their true stripes. Okay, so with that said, so today, had a lot of fun following up editing video and stuff. Going to be working on finishing those videos tomorrow. I'm actually hoping to go fishing in the morning. I wasn't able to get shrimp, but I did buy some squid. Now, the reason why I didn't fish the squid this morning is because it was frozen solid in one block. I have it sitting up on deck thawing out. By tomorrow morning, it'll be thawed out. I can cut it in strips and use it for bait. So tomorrow morning, first thing after I take Miss Lily for her morning constitutional, we're going to go fishing for some snappers so that I can finish the catch, clean, and cook episode. We are also taking my DJI Phantom 4 drone and the Canon with the big lens. Guys, don't you wish you could do that? Anyhow, we're going to... Sorry. I know, I'm so bad. Anyhow, we're going to take the Canon 70 with the big lens on it, with the really big lens. And we're going to go out and shoot some video of some of the bird life, some of the wildlife in the up there on the creek, on Sisters Creek and stuff. And we're going to be editing that and getting that video finished. So I have the garbage collection video finishing. I have the catch, clean, and cook video fishing video ending. And then I have the Captain Ron video coming up after that, where we had folks get together and watch the Captain Ron video. I have a little bit of footage. I'm not sure if I have enough to do a video out of that or not, but I have a little bit of stuff. And but anyhow, I've got a bunch of ideas for some other stuff coming up behind them. So there's like 3 or 4 videos that I'm working on right now. So we'll see how all that plays out and we'll be having a lot of new content coming up very quickly here. So, shrimp from Kroger's was recalled. Well, good thing I don't buy shrimp from, well, maybe I should go to Kroger's and buy their shrimp for bait then. Maybe I could do that. So, well, yeah, man asked about Lily, and there she is. She's curled up in a ball over here sleeping. She's all right. So, Andy, that was okay. Crossing over the stream means waiting for winds that in no way run contrary to the northeast current. Yes, that's absolutely correct. If you've got any kind of a wind coming out of the northeast going against that current, it really turns the Gulf Stream into a washing machine and makes for a very, very rough crossing. You don't want any kind of north or east component in the winds if you're going to cross over to the Bahamas. That's very critical for people to know. So, yep, Andy, no problem, brother. Some good football today. I've not been watching any football, man. I wish I could, Ed. Hey, Don, maybe time to get Lily swimming for exercise. Mix in with walks. She will benefit. Okay, Don, it's interesting that you brought that up because yesterday while doing the harbor cleanup, Miss Lily went swimming. We pulled up into a spot in the mangroves where I saw some plastic in there, and I pulled in there so I could get the plastic out. There was a bunch of sargasso weed that had washed up in there, creating what looked like solid ground, and Miss Lily jumped off the dinghy onto said solid ground and went right down through it. It was pretty wild, and so anyhow, so she went down into the water, and we had to pull her back up and get her back on the dinghy. So she ended up going for a swim that day. But then later in the day, I went over by the beach where I was able to. Oh boy, you guys are really beating up on my ex-wife there. Wow. Okay. Cool. She deserves it. So go for it. Anyhow, we went over to the beach, and Miss Lily got off the boat and was running back and forth on the beach. She'd go run in the water, come back up on the land, run in the water, come back on the land. So yes, we need to spend more time with her at the beach where she can run in and out of the water. Now the problem was, where I was at doing the beach cleanup, there was a bunch of Portuguese man-o-wars there caught up in the sargasso weed. And Miss Lily saw them as these pretty blue balloons in the water, and she was running over and trying to bite them. In fact, she did bite a couple of them. So I've had to watch her pretty darn closely because I had concerns about her, you know, getting the stings from them in her mouth and creating a problem. She had no reaction to the Portuguese man-o-wars at all. And at one point, she had a pretty big Portuguese man-o-war in her mouth, and she was carrying it back to the beach when I yelled her to drop it. But she has there's nothing in her mouth, nothing on her lips or tongue or gums, nothing. She was not the least bit irritated by them. I don't know if that's normal or maybe she was just lucky, but the Portuguese man-o-wars didn't bother her at all. But I do plan now on taking her to some more of the beaches. The problem is, the big beach here in this area, the Sombrero Beach, is not a beach that you can't have a dog there. So I'm going to have to find some other places. Now out a little bit to the right of Sombrero Beach as I'm going out Sisters Creek, there is a really shallow sandy sandbar there that I can pull up to and get out of the boat, and I might be able to let Lily out there where she can get out, run around, and get back on the boat, get out, run around, get back on the boat, and get a little bit of that kind of time. So hopefully we'll do some more of that here in the near future. But I see a lot of stuff going on in the chat. Let me go back and see what all I missed here. So that answers Don's question. Okay, Gavin, classy. Yeah, I'm not classy, guys. Never did claim to be. With that, walking in the park crossing. Okay. That's a big black camera. Yep, Canon 70D. She sure did get one heck of a workout with the stick. Yeah, she always does. I throw a ball for her or a stick for her every morning. I cook for my dog every day. I don't cook for my dog. I don't. No. Ed, so do I. Rice, beans, meat, etc. Okay. Jocks, because they leave at the wrong time, have to beat into the wind and waves and end up turning back. Yep. And one of my moderators, can you tell me what the comment was from Penny? I mean, that's not the real Penny Hart on there. I know that. But I'd be interested to know what the comment was that she said. If you could PM me that privately. Ravens game is a nail biter. Okay. Make sure Miss Lily doesn't drink any salt water. Yeah, man, you know, the idea of stopping her from drinking salt water, there's no way I can control that. When she's swimming in the water, she tries to drink some, she drinks some. She will learn quick enough not to do that. So, yep, it will make her ill. She will throw up from it, absolutely. And Scott, no, the dog they'll drink and then realize it's salty and they won't drink anymore. She'll take like one drink and then stop. She's done that a couple of times, so. Yeah, that definitely was a counterfeit Penny, Don. No doubt about that. Hey, garbage man, well, Carl. Penny, yes, my ex-wife is a trash idiot, guys. My ex-wife is a trash idiot. Bad forecast window, forecast. Yep. She's trying to eat jellyfish. Yeah, she was trying to, but it did bother her. The jellyfish didn't bother her a bit. She's got no irritation on her lips, her gums, her teeth, nothing. Nothing. I was kind of amazed at that. Because I got a pretty bad sting on the back of my right leg, right down by my right ankle. So, there is a vet here handy, yes, but we haven't needed it. So, my dog does not swim. Hopefully she'll get past that. Yeah, Marie. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so that's not the real Penny. Okay. All dogs swim. What gives you ideas that the dog doesn't know how to? Yep. You know, Teutonic, you're right. I probably should give Marie. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to get, but I'll tell you what. You know, here's the thing. Teutonic Terror. It's been my experience that women don't play games. So giving Marie a wrench and making her a moderator, which I just did. Will play hell with the trolls because Marie ain't playing. She ain't playing. She's serious. She will take you out. She will take you out right now. So, fish when we go to the lake, then he lets them go. Never had my beast go after jellies. Okay, cool. I never had Lily go after jellies either. She doesn't know what they are, but it apparently didn't bother her. So. Well, you know, that could shut her kidneys down. I am monitoring that, yeah, man. She is not the least bit stressed. She's not demonstrating, I've been watching, she's not demonstrating any sensitivity or discomfort at all. So, okay. Yaya is me. Hello, Yaya. Okay, it can be costly in case the moon to the other, which is kind of a story. A cat. Oh, will you? You're not a womanizer, are you, Carl? No, I'm not a womanizer. You are just watching. You need to keep as many followers as possible. I do, huh? Wow, okay, Ed, thank you for that. Think you're a great guy living your dream. And that's kind of what I'm doing, yeah, man. You know, and that's the thing. I am absolutely living my dream. You know what? Sunshine and 80 degrees today and a nice breeze blowing through the boat. That's been my entire life down here in the Florida Keys. You know what I didn't do today? I didn't shovel snow today. I didn't split firewood. I didn't have to put wood in the wood stove to keep my cabin warm, to keep me from freezing to death. You know, up in Alaska, and this time of year, right now, up in Alaska, I would have taken the snowblower out today, cleaned out the driveway, cleaned out all the walks to the path to the outhouse and stuff. And when I went to bed, I would have been comfortable. And when I got up in the morning, I would have to get the snowblower out and snow blow out the driveway and the walkways and all over again. It's like Groundhog Day up there. You know, you get up in the morning, you got to do all the same stuff all over again. Clear a path to the firewood pile, grab more firewood, put more wood in the wood stove. You spend 60% of your day just trying to survive up there, trying to keep the cold at bay so you can live and be warm. You know, and God forbid the power should go out, you know. You know, you had to have your facilities and services in place to deal with that. So I don't have to deal with that up here anymore. Not at all anymore. So. Okay, so obviously that's not the Monroe County Sheriff. Oh, I tell you, trash idiot. So. Okay, just watching. We need you. Okay. County, there's a female mod. There you go. Only the tentacles, tails that sting. Yes, Jack, I know that. I know that. Thank you, Woodbeach. Yep, yeah, Woodbeach just posted my PayPal up there again. Thank you for the reminder for that, guys. If you guys can donate to tonight, that would be great. We're getting a match tonight. Dollar for dollar up to $500. Every dollar you donate is being matched dollar for dollar. So if you can contribute to the PayPal tonight, that would be awesome. Please do. I've got like a huge bill I have to pay in 2 days on the 1st of the month. And I mean, like, I'm like $200 away from reaching that goal. So if you can jump on there, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it. And whatever you donate is being matched dollar for dollar. So, okay. Yep. They don't want YouTube. Nope. Maud from Fox's. Marie rocks. Yes, she does. Marie's good people. Marie's good people. And for those, and you know, I know the trash idiots are going to bring this up, but for those of you guys that don't know, you know, Marie went to the dark side for a little while. She did. She and I had a misunderstanding, and we've resolved that. She, like any normal adult, an intelligent adult, contacted me privately, and we discussed things, and we're good. And we're good. And Marie's back on the channel. She's not blocked on my channel anymore. She had been for a while. But we're good. You know, I understand where Marie is coming from. Marie understands where I'm coming from. And we're good. People, that's what adults do. Okay? If you don't want to be called a trash idiot or a troll idiot, that's what adults do. They talk to people. They private message them and they say, hey, you know what? I think we got off onto a misunderstanding. I'm sorry. What do we got to do to resolve this? That's called being an adult. A human being. So put a little human in your being. Put a little human in your being. Kick back, have a Heineken, relax, and be civil to people. Have fun. All right. So going on further, on my day, getting back to that story, we edited a lot of video this evening around sunset, and that's when I got done having my conversation with Marie. I went up on deck, made myself a tequila sunrise, went up on deck, sat up on deck, enjoyed watching the sunset, did a little bit of an impromptu live stream from that, chatted on the VHF radio with some of my friends here in the harbor, had an interesting conversation with some of my friends, and you know, we were talking about different things going on around the harbor, and it was fun, and it was nice, and it was so pleasant, you know, and so that's what we did. And then I had some messages back and forth with some of my other friends on you know, social media. And then one of my friends was like, okay, well, it's time for the live stream. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, it is. It's 7 o'clock already. So here we are doing the live stream, and that was my day today, children. That's where my day was. So, dark side of this Star Wars, it certainly is. Marie and Megan, there you go. Do a live stream about the basic knots to know for sailing. Wow. Garbage is close to being gone. Yes, pilot, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, we've taken out most of the trash. Knots, you know, Jacques, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of conversation about that. And, you know, it's not that big a deal. So many people get so worried and bent out of shape about it. You need to learn how to tie your boat to a cleat. You need to learn how to tie a cleat off your boat. And then other than that, there's only like a couple other knots you need to know. I can do a video later on about those, but it's really not that big a deal. It's not something you really need to worry a lot about. So, but we'll see. Ed, garbage. Yes, Ed. We've taken I guess you weren't here earlier. From now on, we're not calling them troll idiots. They're trash idiots. The word troll has been replaced by the word trash. It's a much more accurate nomenclature for the caliber of person that has nothing better to do than to try to trash my channel or me. They're trash idiots. So. Watch the Pilot says Marie and Megan. Yes, for those of you guys that don't know, Marie is Megan's aunt. Megan from Sailing Doodles fame. Marie is her aunt, and both of them are extremely lovely ladies. So there you go. Human beings. Okay, grown up. Yep. Jock's YouTube. The bowl line. No, it's the most used knot I know of. It can be pulled away tight, but it's still easy to untie. Yes. Yeah, Bill's absolutely right. The bowline is critical. That's the line you use to tie on your dinghy. That's the knot you tie on a lot of different things. And no matter how much stress is on it, it can easily be untied, which is why it makes such a great knot. So I would plan on learning the bowline, and you know, that's the one that's got like the hole, and the bunny jumps up the hole and around the tree and back down the hole. You know, that's that knot, and it's easy to tie. And maybe I will, you know what, I'm going to do that right now. I just happen to have some line here with me, imagine that. Okay, so with a bowline, you're going to go around something. You're going to go around a cleat, you're going to go around a pole or whatever. So here's what you do. You got your tag and you have your line, okay? Make a circle with your line, okay? That's your hole. So what you do is the rabbit goes down. You notice the hole has this line comes on the outside of it. So you want to go on the inside. The rabbit goes out the hole, around the tree, and back up the hole. That's your simple bowline right there. Okay. Pull that as tight as you can. It'll hold. As far as I can pull that, it'll hold. And then you simply take the curved side here, you roll it forward, and the bowline pops apart. That easy. That's your bowline. Okay, one more time. You make a loop. Okay, you're going to tie around something. You make a circle here at this end. Okay, so the rabbit goes down the hole, around the tree, and back up through the hole. And that's your bowline. You see that? Raise that part right there, and it comes apart that easy. There you go. That is, without a doubt, the single most used knot is the bowline. It's really easy to tie. So there you go. I hope that makes you happy. You just had a instruction on how to tie that. Now, wow, I didn't realize I'm so far behind the chat. Let me catch up here. Megan was traveling and smiling on her Instagram over Christmas. Yeah, she's having a great time. Square knot's very useful too. Not so much on a boat because it's very hard to get undone. Clove hitch is favorite. Yeah, it could be used. Angerman's knot is useful. Pilot's wishing everybody a hippo new deer. I have a book on knots. I've sailed 6 years without any knowledge of knots. Yeah, it's not, you don't, you know, do not go fishing because you don't know how to tie, or do not go sailing because you don't know how to tie a knot. Take out the idiot part, just trash, just my suggestion. Okay. On knots last week. Well, besides Carl, who's doing something different this New Year's Eve. Okay. Just say take out the trash, not trash idiots. And Barry's saying, okay. Well, you guys don't like my trash idiots comment, huh? Okay. Is that cruise speak? Okay, of course, it would be best to treat the trolls like Buddha and Jesus would, but nobody listens to me. Yeah, Don, there's some sage wisdom from Don. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Don. Okay. Indeed, perfect for the jib. I want Carl grunting as my new ringtone. Several fishing jib equals. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not sure what that was all about, but okay. Oh gosh, I have to laugh, guys. The trasher once again calling my phone like somehow that's going to disrupt our live stream. Oh, they're funny, man. Spur knot and reef knot, same thing, very useful. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. Cheers, my friends. Anyhow, so that was my day today. Tomorrow is going to be another productive day. My goals for tomorrow is to get out with the big camera. Tell you what, if guys could do that, we'd be porn stars, wouldn't we? But get out with the big camera and the drone tomorrow to finish filming what I need to for my harbor cleanup video. And I'm also going to be fishing with some squid bait, which I'm going to use to try to finish my catch, clean, and cook video. And then I'll be working on the next video. So there's more stuff coming after that. But at least I'm trying to stay current. You know, I'm trying to put out videos, but I'm trying to keep those videos out in a timely fashion so that everybody's seeing them almost in real time. So that it says I do that for salespeople. Okay. Good to see you. Best safe travels. Okay. I've got 3 young women to tend to. All right. Bill, you take care, brother. We'll see you later. Thanks, neighbor. I appreciate it, ma'am. Yeah, Ed, I would block their numbers, but it comes in as an unknown phone number. And you can't block an unknown phone number, so I just ignore them, so. New Year's resolutions. Well, it's not New Year's Eve show yet, so I'll be talking about that during the New Year's Eve live stream. So, oh, I see you're grabbing a Heine. Ah, man, I can always grab a Heine. They won't post the number. They hide like little kids. Yes, Pilot is absolutely correct. They do. Actually, I had to kind of laugh. The other day, during my live stream was interrupted by a call from one of the sheriff deputies here that I've been talking with. And so I called and I spoke to the sheriff deputy. And while I was in the middle of calling and talking to the sheriff deputy, one of the trash people called my phone number. Not just once, but he called 29 times. And of course, the sheriff deputy on the other end of the line is hearing this constant, you know, interruption that there's a call coming in. Because, you know, when you're on the other line, you can hear that. And so at the end of the conversation, he asked me to send him the phone number for the person that was making all those phone calls, and I did. I took a screenshot of my phone log showing that this trash person called me 29 times, and I gave that to the deputy. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out, because the deputy was kind of pissed off about that person doing that. So. And I rather imagine these other trash people that are calling me up with unlisted phone numbers, I rather imagine law enforcement has a way of getting around that. I'm sure they can talk to the utility companies and get the actual phone numbers from those calls. And so that's something that they may be working on here in the near future. And that'll be interesting too, because my phone log shows a big long history of that. And that will play well against them. So, anyhow, just want to note, Carl, that your moderators are very rude to people that are not trolls. Yeah, Dave, I'm sorry about that, brother. My trolls, yeah. My moderators are doing an excellent job of protecting me, which is what they're supposed to be doing. And when people get on here and make rude comments, they are dealt with accordingly. So I'm sorry if you find my moderators to be rude. I think my moderators do an awesome job. And sure, there may be some people that they may be rude to, but usually without cause. So, yep, these are the good guys. Good for them. Absolutely, absolutely, Andy. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. And see, Dave. Yeah, now you have my moderator saying, "Sorry, Dave. Dave, how?" So, Dave, you're going to have to go into more detail. How is it that my moderators have been rude to you? I'm seriously. I'm not trying to be funny about that. I would like to know. I really would like to kind of dissect your conversation here and know more about what I'd like to understand it. I want to understand it, and clearly my moderators would like to understand it as well. So if you could go into a little bit more detail here, we would appreciate it. I'd like to know what Yemen said. I would like to know what Yemen said that was wrong if he timed out. Okay. Well, Dave, unfortunately, if you didn't see Yaman's comment, there's no way to be able to recreate that here. But you have to understand, it's not, people don't get deleted because of a comment. People get sometimes deleted over a series of comments where we've gotten to know and understand better their perspective and where they're coming from. It wasn't just that one particular comment, but probably the 20 or 30 or 40 comments that led up to that one that made it pretty clear to my moderators that that individual was not necessarily a fan, but was just trying to be disruptive. I hope that gives you a better understanding of what's going on here. So, okay, these mods are doing a fine job. Please tell Amy blocked Yemen for checking on Lily because he's a dog lover. Yeah, and that's, you know, and this is the problem. You only saw the one comment. You didn't see all the rest of the stuff that's been going on before that. So some get banned for minor things, but usually it's something that has to do with something that's been going on for a long time. So overall attitude. Yep, Michael is correct. Yep, Pilot's correct. Man came here because he loves to see the dog. He has content on see the dog. He has content on his channel. Well, and you know what, Dave? I'm not saying that we're infallible. That may have been a mistake. That's going to happen from time to time. I can assure you those kinds of mistakes are really minor. And I don't know who Amy is. And Marie's saying Amy. We don't have an Amy here, so I'm not sure who that was, but just for this thing. Okay. All right. Well, you know, we're not perfect, so I'm sure in our zeal for protecting ourselves from the trash people, sometimes you know, like in war, guys, sometimes the innocent get slain. You know, sometimes those that weren't meant to be killed get killed. We try to keep that to a minimum, but that may happen sometimes. So, oh, yes. Actually, Woodbeach brought up a very good point. You know, if he was deleted inappropriately, yeah, man can certainly message me privately, and I will review it and possibly reinstate him if that's the case. But he would need to contact me and let me know, and then I would certainly be able to do that. So, and I have done that before. My moderators know that there's been a number of people that I have reinstated that they weren't necessarily happy about, but I reinstated a number of people. So, misspelled. Sorry, no Amy. Okay. Yep, sometimes a little collateral damage, and I understand misspelled. Yeah, not a problem. So, all right. Well, anyhow, with that said, guys, we have wasted yet again another full hour here. I appreciate everybody hanging out, chitting with us, and talking. To me, just saying I'm new. Okay, well, Reaper Man, that's fine. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and jump in after the live stream, and I will reinstate Yeah Man if he was booted. He may have just been timed out for this channel, for this episode, but if he got blocked, I will reinstate Yeah Man and give him another chance. So, volunteers to the ASPCA. Okay. Alright, well, you know, considering that I've never heard of Reaper Man or Dave before, sounds to me like you guys, you know, no offense, probability is you guys are some of the trash people coming back here with false identities, but we will find out for sure. So, the slain, they can be resurrected if there was an error. That's right, Martin, that's right. This is like a video game, guys. You don't really die here. You don't really die here, so thank you. All right, well, that's all good. Anyhow, kids, we've killed another good hour here. Again, I'm going to remind everybody that we really have a match going on. Unreal, they all support. Yeah, man. Yep. I have a legit channel. Okay. Reaper Man is a quality channel. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll ask my moderators to go check out Reaper Man and make sure he's a legitimate channel and let them respond to me. I'm going to take a minute here. I'm not going to end the live stream right now. If my moderators will check out Reaper Man and tell me if that's the case, we'll go from there. You should just your hardworking men. Real people. Okay. Well, I will let my moderators do that. Anyhow, moderators do that and get back to me. That'd be great. I'd appreciate it. Okay. And so I am going to go ahead and end this here. Reaper Man looks legit. Trust. Marie says trust. Okay. All right. Well, we will put Yeah Man back in then. That's fine. And see, I don't have a problem with that. If we have a conversation, you know, sometimes the moderators tend to be a little overprotective. I understand that. That's fine. We've been dealt with such a deluge from the trash people. We're trying to keep things above board and going. So, I love the plane trolls in the morning. Oh, man. That's just bad, Gavin. That's bad. All right. Guys, once again, lastly, I'm going to end this video here. We have somebody matching funds. If you can donate, hit up the PayPal. I would appreciate it. And whatever money you donate is going to be matched dollar for dollar. I am about $150 short of making my goal that I need by the end of the year. So if you guys could jump in and help out, that would be greatly appreciated. Hit up the paypal.me/Carl Brook. There's a couple references to it here in the chat, and there's a thing in the description you can copy and paste and put on your browser. It'll take you right there, and we will go from there. Trust mod work, not trash. Absolutely. There you go. Woodbeast just put it up there. So thank you for that, Woodbeast. You rock, dude. With that said, guys, be good. Be careful. Take good care of one another. Help out your fellow man. Guys, it's cold out there for a lot of you guys. It's winter time. You see some veterans or some homeless people out on the street, give them your old blankets. Help them out a little bit. Try to help other people that need it. There's a lot of people out in the world that could really keep up the sun. Okay, there's a lot of people out there in the world that could use your help, so try to help them out if you could. I would appreciate it. And with that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody, and really, thanks for watching my channel. I appreciate it.